What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we are going to be ranking the Piggy chapters from book 1 and also putting a hard scale from 1 to 10 how hard the map is. So be sure to watch the end to see all the rankings. You guys can rank in the comments if you want. First of all, be sure to subscribe because this video took a long time to edit, so I would appreciate it if you subscribe. Also, hit the like button so I know you guys like the content that I am making. But without further ado, let's get to ranking. Okay, starting off with my least favorite chapter. As you guys can see on the screen, it is chapter 4. Now, I do not really like this chapter because I feel like it is way too dark for my liking, and it is too much of an outside map. There's not only like a little bit of cabins, there's not much inside room for the Piggy, and it's just overall a disadvantage for the Piggy. That's why I don't like it. The skin is also not too great, but with the remodels, they made it better. So that's pretty cool. Overall, I just don't like the look of it and having to bring the wrench and then bring the wrench over there and then bring the wrench over there and then unlock this. It's too much bringing back and forth. So I would rank this on the scary scale. I rank this a 6 out of 10 because it is really pretty dark. The Piggy isn't that scary though. Doggy, I like the addition of Doggy. I wish you would be a little bit more smart when it comes to oofing us and trying to oof us. On the hard scale, I give this a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on the hard scale. I feel like this is a really hard chapter just because of all the going back and forth, and it takes a long time to complete. Next chapter. I think you guys can all agree with me on this one. The next worst chapter is the carnival at number 11. Let's just say that all of you guys know why it's not good. It's too easy. The Piggy always loses. Whenever you escape, it's like being, oh my gosh, that was so easy. I didn't even have to do anything. It's literally just like a couple items and then you escape. I mean, it's the easiest chapter in the world. The skin is pretty cool though, so I'll give it that. Also Foxy, I really like Foxy after the remodels. He looks pretty cool. And don't forget, chapter 8, TSP was introduced, so we have to give chapter 8 that. So on the scary scale, I give it a 5. Not a lot of people really like clowns, but still, I don't really mind them. So let's get on to the next chapter. Also, the hard scale is a 1, obviously. I mean, literally anyone, a bacon hair, can beat this chapter. Let's get on to the next chapter. All right, guys, this is a very controversial one. And you guys are probably going to be like, what? It's not what you think it is. It is the school. Now, the reason I do not like the school is I just think it is way too hard. I mean, it's not too hard, but again, I don't really like going back and getting each item. It's just very big. I mean, like, I like big chapters, but it's hallways and big rooms. It's too hard for the Piggy to even try to oof the players. So that's why I don't like school. The skin is pretty cool, though. I mean, it's on the okay side. The scary scale. Now, the actual jump scare of that, the actual jump scare of teacher is really scary. So I'll give this one maybe, it's not that scary. So I give it a 3 out of 10 just for the jump scare. It pushes it a little bit up on the scary scale. And the hard scale. The hard scale is, I mean, it's not too hard. Maybe a 6, 7 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 on the hard scale. On to the next chapter. Next up is the gallery map. Now, this one, no offense, but it's way too small, and I don't really like the building designs. Whoever built these, I really don't like them. There's just these random walls out of nowhere that just come out of nowhere. Overall, I really don't like the design. The Piggy's pretty cool. It's just basic Piggy. So the jump scare isn't too scary. The gallery is not scary at all. I do like the new addition to like the NPCs. That's where it first started. But that's pretty much it. So on the hard scale, way too easy. So I give that one a 3 out of 10 on the hard scale because it's way too easy for my liking. And on the scary scale, 0 out of 10. Not scary one bit. Next is the hospital map. Now, the thing about the hospital map is it's super hard, and I really do not like it. It takes like a million years to complete, and berries on your tail the whole entire time. Do you like the new addition of the potions, though? That's pretty cool. Barry's jump scare is scary, and when you hear his music, he's like, doo-doo-doo. It's really, really scary. So that's pretty scary on the scary scale. The hospital is creepy, though. I really think it's kind of one of the most scary maps, just because it's a hospital and gives me the creeps. The hard scale, 8 out of 10. It's really, really hard. One of the hardest maps in the whole entire game. And on the scary scale, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Pretty scary. On to the next chapter. The house map. This is the very first map Mini-Toon released, and it's a pretty average map. I mean, it's very, very easy for the players to escape, and most people really know all the key locations. Then again, there are some hallways and rooms that Piggy can easily get to at maybe the basement. The parts in the basement are probably the best for Piggy to place traps and kill. As for the hard scale, 0 being the easiest and 10 being the hardest, I would give that a solid 4. It's not too hard, but it kind of is hard when you're in those little rooms. So let's get right on to the next chapter. Also, for the scary scale, the house would be, maybe, it's not very scary, because Piggy isn't that scary. It just has a bat. It looks like Peppa Pig. So I'm going to go 4 out of 10 as well for the scary. Next chapter is the Metro, the chapter where a bunny got infected. And that is a really sad chapter, but overall, it's pretty scary, the Zombie Piggy. Overall, it's just a pretty good map. It's fair for both teams, so it's a pretty cool map. I really do like the design, though. It's a really cool design, and if you guys didn't know, it connects to the store map in Book 2. If you guys want to see my rankings on Book 2, you guys can check the video that is out. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to upload that video so you guys can see the Book 2 rankings. But with getting out of subject, let's get back to the Metro. The bot is really, really scary. He's literally has in his hand a skull. So on the scary scale, I rank it maybe a 7 out of 10. I rank it a 7 out of 10 on the scary scale, and the hard scale is 6 out of 10. Not too hard, but not too easy either. On to the next chapter.